Good day. Welcome to Real Estate Whiskey Talk. Today we're going to be joined with Ben with Branson Roof Co, who's going to answer the question on, is it appropriate, is it cordial to ask your roofers for references before you hire them? So with that, first I would like to introduce our guest today on the channel. It is Ben with Branson Roof Co. I'd like you to tell everybody who you are and what you do.
Oh man, so I'm a customer care rep with Branson Roof Co.
Okay.
I'm a native of Forsyth, Missouri. Been in the Branson area most of my life. My wife is a school teacher in the Branson School District. I come out. What I do, Drew, is I meet with the homeowner, meet with their insurance adjuster, and I walk through the claim with them. Man, I help them get their house restored back to what it should be.
Okay. My question for today is going to be, is it appropriate? What does the process look like if a potential client asks for a reference? What would you be doing? But first, I want you to tell us a little bit about what you brought me to drink today.
Oh,
this is Whiskey Talk. Real estate is important. It is my life, but whiskey is my passion. And you've got something here that I've never had before. What is this?
So this is from a friend of mine down in the Branson area, Jim Blansett. Had a Copper Run distillery, sold it off years ago. This is some of his personal that he had from some of the stuff that was left over, probably 7 different kinds. Was in a barrel for 7 years. Okay. Now is probably 8 years old, was bottled last year, early last year. And this is just something that I've been drinking probably for 20-some years, 20-plus years. Okay. You can't buy this in a store.
It doesn't exist.
It doesn't exist in a store. It's just some good old backwoods whiskey.
And molasses is the word that you've been using, and I'm getting that now.
I don't know exactly what it is. It's the oak barrel. The way he prepared it, and I think it's a blend of the different things he did. Everything in there was sourced out of Taney County or around that area,
and that's cool. It's super. Yeah. It's super unique. It's super niche to our area. So all right. I'm going to play a buyer. Yeah. I got this house. It's got some hail damage, and I think I'm about to need a roof.
Okay.
And I've had a couple companies come over and give me some information, and I'm now wondering, can I ask these companies to give me references? And how should I word that? What should I expect? And is it appropriate?
So that happens to me a lot. A lot of the time, the first question that people ask me, hey, have you done a house in this area?
Okay.
And one thing I will tell you is, yes, we have, because a lot of times I'll go knock doors of neighbors and we'll do houses in that area. Or I will definitely give them a reference, but the main thing I want to do, I don't want to just give out a phone number because I can't. That's kind of personal and private information that we do with our customers. But I would call someone and say, hey, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, do you guys mind if these people call you and ask how the process went? I want to tell them right up front, you can think what you want, be honest, the good things and the bad things.
Tell them the truth.
Yeah, because with me, when you're doing an insurance claim, it can take up to 2-3 months sometimes. It can take longer if things go crazy. And then it's a process. The main thing I can tell you is I'm going to call you back. I'll have constant communication with you. If you need me, call me. Okay. But yes, I do give references. I just want to let my customer know that someone's going to ask them about it.
Because caveat, I've not personally been a customer. I've had your boss here. He told me he didn't want to put a roof on because it wasn't that bad yet.
Yeah.
But yet, if Daniel wants to use me as a reference, I can give my number away. I don't care, but the average person might want to know a little advance that you're just willy-nilly giving phone numbers out. So that's...
I'm not just going to give out your phone number to somebody that asked me for it. I'm going to call you and say, hey, Drew, look, I talked to somebody. I think you need to talk to them. Here's their number. They're going to be calling you. I gave it out. But if I give out a buddy's number without telling him, some of my buddies are not going to like it very much. And I just won't do it.
A little more cordial. I know I get tickled because, this is a question I've seen a lot. Is it appropriate? But I know for a fact, everyone that has to give a reference is going to only give you people that are going to get good references.
Yep.
But with that, if they're willing to give you anything, give them a call and ask the truth. They were honest, they were fair. Hopefully, they'll give you a good review that's true and organic.
Yeah.
But you can't know. But you've got to ask the questions to lead the conversation.
Yeah, hey, a lot of times when I walk out of a house, I want to ask people. I'll tell them, hey, give me the good, give me the bad. What can I do better for the next time?
How can we grow?
Because I'm human. I'm going to make mistakes, and there's some things I don't think about. And there might be times I get busy. I have 95 jobs right now that I'm working on. Sometimes I might forget to make a phone call, and someone will call me and they'll be a little upset. I'm like, hey, sorry, I got a little busy, but it happens.
And that's funny that you say that, because like in the different industries I've had at the studios or the bar here, communication seems to be the number one thing that everybody worries about, but they don't think about. So I'd assume with any roofing company, whether it's Branson Roof Co. or not, having a conversation up front with what you expect is probably important. And also to not get mad if you don't get what you think you're getting, if you didn't state what you were wanting.
What's the saying? Under promise, over deliver.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know?
But it's in today's world, everyone's so hyper focused on things. And that's where like the references are good. Like you can say they came, they did their job, they left.
Hey, I didn't like this part of what they did. They were one part I didn't like is they didn't let me know the day we were coming out. We had a storm that rained. They didn't call me. The communication thing. 90% of the calls I get from people from about when they talk bad about another company is they didn't communicate. Correct. They forgot about me. Hey, these guys were doing a repair. They came down and showed up 3 times. I haven't heard from them since. Mm-hmm. I don't know what's going on.
And that's where, hopefully, when you ask for a reference and you talk to the people that they give you, or that if those people reach out to you, or however that process needs to look, the communication should be one of those things that you're asking about. Because like communication is the most important process to all of it, knowing where things are and how things are going. Right. So with communication, leads in perfectly. What is the best way to get a hold of Ben with Branson Roof Co? If you are in the 417 area and you need anything roofing, what is the easiest way to get a hold of you guys?
First of all, you can call the office at 417-MO-CLAIM, 417-662-5246. You can find our office at 65 and 248. Very easy to find. Like we talked about, you can see our big white sign on the north side of the building.
You're seeing it from the highway for sure.
That's right. And my number is 417-294-1239. That's my direct line. You can text me as a great way to get a hold of me, or leave me a message and I'll call you back. I won't make you make more than 24 hours. I will call you back, but it could be that long.
Okay. So with all that, like I said, if you're in the 417 area and you need anything roofing, reach out to Branson Roof Co. And if you're not in the 417 area and you need roofing, be sure to ask for references from the people you're looking to put on your roof. That's potentially a $30,000, $40,000 purchase.
Find someone local. Find someone that people in the area trust.
Yep, because it means something, because they're going to be here next time. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for watching to the end of this week's episode on Real Estate Whiskey Talk. As always, we're looking for other industry leaders in our real estate world that want to come and visit the studio and bar, maybe try some whiskey and talk about their industries. And we're always looking to help people reach their real estate goals. So if you need anything, please reach out as well.